Menopause affect women, and I'm talking to the husbands here. Well, did you know that menopause is caused by of course, the end of a menstrual cycle, but also what happens there is that hormones, specifically estrogen, starts to deplete. And when that starts to deplete, remember that hormone is the equivalent of testosterone for us, right? So if our testosterone is out of whack, how weak and how unleveled and how tired and frustrated do we feel, right? So now do that to the woman that carries the home, carries the family, carries the school, the kids to the soccer, everything, right? Then she's losing these levels, and then she's starting to get pains, uncontrolled hot spells, uncontrolled cold spells, bones aching, her all of a sudden her back hurts, things that she never had, leading up to this, right? And then you have a husband that doesn't understand it, and she doesn't want to share this with a husband, right? Because doesn't want to confuse him, is afraid that he'll run away or won't understand or will blame her or ultimately make it about him, right? Because he's not getting served, he's not getting, his usual whatever out of the woman, and then things start to change. The relationships start to deplete. That's why, and the communication is over. That's why 60% of menopause marriages end up in divorce. That's no joke. That's 60% of menopause marriages end up in divorce. What can the husband do to counterpoint this, right? He can get educated. He can read what all menopause is, first of all, so that he'll know how to be empathetic, how to be caring, how to be there for his wife, for the women, right? How to be loving. And I'm going to be very honest with you. I've been in the middle of it for 5 years. First year I was terrible, but I learned to be patient. I learned not to dismiss her. I learned to be caring and understand what her body in total is going through, right? I learned to not complain about the this, that, and why do we want to do this and why not. Forget the sex. It's not even about the sex, and a lot of men bring it down to that. They're not getting served their sex, and then it blows out of proportion. There's more to life than that, guys. But take this action. Follow me here. My channel is dedicated to this, and we'll keep growing it. Try to educate more husbands and men, wives, forward this to them. But one tip there: be patient, understand it, and if you don't understand it, there's so many resources out there for you to not have a reason to not look it up. Okay?